This is Parker Anthony, and I am about to show you my mission video. Today, I'm touring the mission for the first time ever. It's going to be so exciting. Parker Anthony at La Purisima mission. Here we going? Check it out. Behind me is the actual mission and the trail that the missionaries actually took. Come on, follow me. Go closer. Each mission of the California mission system was designed to be complete community. The farms and workshops are capable of providing for needs of 1,000 or more residents. In 1820, La Purisima mission's population was 874, including Franciscan Padres, soldiers, skilled craftsmen, and Chumash Indians. Look over my shoulder, there's some sheep. In the 1820s, this mission had over 12,000 sheep. Isn't that crazy? Come on, let's go. This, right now, right here, I'm on the El Camino Real. Isn't that sweet? Look, this is actually what they traveled on. Come on, let's go. What I wanted to say is right up there is the cross that helped the travelers see where the next mission was. Isn't that cool? Look, this is the Longhorn Bull, one of the only that lived on the missions. Look. Using gravity from a well, the water flew right through pipes to here. This is where they got their cooking and drinking water. Once they were done with that, they would flow over to that fountain, as you can see, and then they would wash their clothes, and all the soapy water would flow around the sides through into that big hole past it. After that, it would flow down a creek to water the crops. As you see, this historic garden was used for medicine, food, and baskets. And isn't that cool? This is so cool. This is where the Spanish and the Padres all hung out to read stories, tell stories, read the Bible, hang out, food, and water, and just hang out in here. Right here is where the dining room is. This is where they all sat together, had their prayers, ate. This is cool. Look at this. Look at these turkeys. Isn't this cool? They're not that pretty, but they do taste good. I'm now here at the blacksmith shop. Let's go inside and check it out. This is the store where they would trade their goods. They would just trade and trade and trade until there's nothing left. This is where they made floor tiles and roof tiles. They put the clay in that, and that's what they made. Or they would make pottery. This is where they heated up tiles and they made roof tiles or floor tiles. This is where the Franciscan Padres tried to convert the too much Indians to believe in God. This is where the Spanish would do all their jobs if it was raining, lightning, thunder, or really bad storms or floods. This is where they would get all their wool and make blankets, shirts, jackets, warm stuff cloth, towels. This is the olive press, and what's interesting, what I just found out is they would use they said bull power, which would mean they would attach bulls to that chain. They would walk around, they would squish all the olives in here, and make olive oil and stuff. This is the patio where they cooked and they made fires and they carded wool and they made soap and many other tasks. Okay, this tree behind me probably been here since the mission was built. This is the room where the soldiers slept in, where they hung all their armor. This is the main chapel where the Franciscan Padres tried to convert the Chumash Indians to having a Christian life and being Christian. This is the cemetery where when the Indians got sick and they started to die, they would bury them. And it's kind of scary as they're unmarked. Are the tallow bats, where they used to render beef fat and make them into candles and soap. This is a recreation of the vat where they would stick fire in here and stick some fire in here, and then throw the rendered beef fat up and help it make candles and soap. And used it for washing clothes. It would go into that big pit, go all the way down here, right through my legs, all the way down through there, and then it would just water the crops. This is where they would dry out the hides and the cow hides, and then dry them out, and then put them on ships, or trade them for other things, and then they would be used for shoes, shirts, and maybe fashion that we used to wear. Whew. I'm ready to go have some sandwiches.
Mission La Purisima suffered through difficult times throughout its history, but the hard work of the Indians and the establishment of a steady trade network enabled La Purisima to survive for nearly 10 years. Since being restored by the CCC, the state park has become the most restored mission on the El Camino Real.